Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. So today is fantastic, as you can see. I am so excited because we have a guest on our channel today. You can see both of us already. And today we'll be talking about how he got two fully funded scholarships in US, the almighty US. So just be free today. Today we are going to bombard him with a lot of questions if you actually catch us live. But if you don't catch us live, you can drop your questions and he's going to also respond in case we are not able to cover everything on your mind. So today I brought him and I'm so happy to have a guest on my channel. It's been a long time. So, but if you are coming and you are joining us and this is the first time you are coming across my channel, my name is Favor and I'm a Nigerian currently based in Germany. I'm doing my master's in Germany, and on this channel, I create contents that relate to international study opportunities like fully funded scholarships, how to study abroad for free, documents required, and all the tips and tricks of how you can migrate abroad at little or no cost. So that is what I'm doing here. That is why I am here rooting for you, bringing people to talk to you about opportunities that on your own you might not be able to know, right? So he is one of us and you can see him already, and I'm so excited to have you here with me. So I will allow him to introduce himself so that you can get to know him better. I have prepared some questions I'm going to ask him, and if you also have your questions, the comment section is open. So let's make this interactive. Let's welcome him to our channel, and yeah, we are going to get a lot of value from him, right? So let's take some time and allow him to introduce himself. So I'm so happy to have you here. Please, can you introduce yourself to my platform?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Favor, for having me here. I'm so glad to be here.
I'm so
My name
happy
is
to have
Unzubi.
you too.
My name is Unzubi Yohalite. I'm a Nigerian, fellow Nigerian, proudly African.
Yeah.
Um, I I'm currently in the US doing my doctorate, my PhD in data science at
Wow.
Kennesaw State University, here in Georgia. Yeah. A lot of people don't know Georgia. People say Atlanta is more
Mm.
popular than Georgia. So, although Atlanta is a city in the state of Georgia, so that's where I'm located. But
Wow,
then
that's
happy to be here.
amazing.
I'm also I'm also a fellow YouTuber, and we share similar passion, like helping people understand more of the process of migrating out of our countries to a land of better opportunities, yes, at little or no cost. So
Yes.
thank you really for having me here. I'm so happy to be here.
You are highly welcome. Like, I am the most excited person on the platform or on the planet right now. I am so happy. Like, I am so excited connecting with you and, collaborating with you, like sharing the same vision, the same passion. It's not like we're actually earning like m- money from this. And like, it's not like the money is hitting, but it's all about the passion. It's all about
Yeah,
we being able to also help others who are struggling to find their way to greener pastures, right? So that is the major motivation for me. I think I was monetized on YouTube before, but I lost my monetization due to I wasn't posting videos then. But when I came back, I had to start all over again, and I was able to sustain what I'm doing because the passion is not all about the money. It was all about helping people to make it in life. Because I know where I'm coming from. I know if people didn't help me, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So you see that it's all about passion. It's all about
yeah.
the mindset. So we are so happy to have you here. I was in US last year, and but I didn't
Wow.
get to Atlanta. I was in New York, I was in New Jersey, Houston, and
Oh,
Dallas. But
nice.
maybe next time,
Nice. I hope you
maybe
had a
next
great
time.
time here though. I hope
Yeah,
you received a very warm reception.
I did. My mind was blown. My mind was blown. I can tell you that, like, I now, like, when I got into US, I understood what people meant by this American dream. Oh my God, it was dream come true for me. It was dream come true
Imagine.
for me, sir. But next time, I think I will also have time to visit other places. So I'm so
Yeah,
happy to have you. You don't know how happy I am. Thank you for being here. I really
so good
appreciate
to
you
be here.
making our time to be here. Okay, so first of all, for those joining, I can see people already on the studio. I can see people are joining already. Do well to like this video if you haven't liked it. When you like it, the algorithm can push it to other viewers to be able to see. And if you are here, do well to let me know where you are watching me from, and we can be able to make this more interactive. Share the link to your friends, share to people so that they can join the live, and yeah, so that they can also get value from everything we are going to talk about today. So Nzube, thank you for being here. um
Happy
Maybe
to be
we should start from knowing how do you see life generally in US, because I know a lot of people have this dream of traveling to US, but if they can hear from your own perspective what it feels like, life over there in US, I think that would be interesting. So
here.
how do you see life generally in US?
Um, thank you for this question. In the US, life generally is great.
Okay.
So if I'm going to summarize it, I have to use that word. That is great.
Okay.
It's a land of opportunities. There are so many job opportunities here. There are so many there are several degrees that we did like back in Nigeria that we couldn't really apply. Yes, like some people are going to school and they are thinking, what can I do after
Yeah.
getting um a what botany degree, for example, or what can I
Mm-hmm.
do? Yeah, some courses that we did didn't have like applications in Nigeria, but over
Yeah.
here, whatever you study, you can find a place for you.
Wow.
So this life in the US is generally great. It's not perfect.
Mm,
There's really no place that's perfect.
yeah.
There are still things that happen here and there, mass shootings, different
Mm,
things that happen, but then um, the opportunities abound.
yeah.
The opportunities abound. Is a country that rewards hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Is a country
Yeah.
that rewards hard work. So if you are diligent, you know how to apply yourself, you know how to put in work, you know how to put your best efforts, you
Mm,
will be rewarded. Yeah,
amazing.
I remember when I was back in Nigeria, the job I was doing at the time, sometimes end of the month we are waiting for salary, and I have to be praying and fasting and believing
Wow.
God for money that I worked for. So it's really a funny experience, but over here it's quite different. Yeah, sure that on this day consistently you're
Mm-hmm.
going to be receiving your pay when you put in this work, you can even
Yeah.
already plan your life out. The next
Oh
five
my
years,
God.
the next 10 years, how is it going to be? Because you know you put this in, you get this
Mm,
out.
yeah.
It's a beautiful experience.
I can understand that, especially like someone, for me, I have traveled. I have tried to visit some countries. I'm also planning on making some tour during this summer. So, like, I have been to some places I wouldn't even want to mention now, or maybe I can mention it. It's not a problem.
I see some
Okay,
of your
so
videos. You actually travel a lot.
yes, so I lived 3 years in Russia before migrating to Germany. And from my personal experience, because I have to make it like a personal experience and personal opinion, because other people in Russia might not be the way I am, right? So I
Yeah.
spent 3 years in Russia before I moved to Germany. But I can tell you, 1 year in Germany is more than like like 3 years in Russia.
Oh.
Like I was
Oh.
I was I was intentional about it. I took my time. I arrived Germany in May. Then around 31st of December, I took
Mm.
my time to calculate like everything. It was easy to even measure how much you make, you know. It was like it's easy to measure how much you make because like it's a little bit fixed somehow. So I was able to calculate from May that I arrived. I didn't work in May. I started working in June. So from June till December, I calculated how much, like as much as I could calculate. And I can tell you that what I made within 6 months or 7 months was far more than what I was laboring for in 3 years over there in Russia. So
Oh.
So I can tell you, I can understand what you mean by, the system. You can be able to plan your life. You can really be able to plan your life. You can say, this is what I want to do, and it will work. But when you are in a system where nothing is working, my dear, even when you plan, they will help you and replan it. They will help you and replan it. So I am so, like, that is my motivation for pushing people. Go out there, you will be able to achieve your dreams faster. I know, no, we are not forgetting Nigeria, we are not forgetting our home, but I feel like right now, as an individual, my destiny is not in Nigeria. So
Mm.
it can be much later, but as I am speaking with you right now, like I don't see much over there. So I don't know, like I'm
Like
not trying to I'm not trying
me
to put
personally, I'm
down.
passionate.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not.
passionate about Nigeria. But
Yes, I
yeah,
am.
we have to develop ourselves and get the capacity to actually make a change in Nigeria. So
Exactly.
that's why we are getting all this exposure.
And that is why we're also helping to enlighten others, because you can't be on the ground and try to help somebody. You have to be up for you to be able to pull someone down and pull somebody that is down, you to pull the person up. So I understand it when people are complaining and all of that, and that is why they need knowledge. That is why we are putting in all this effort we are putting in. And thank you for also being passionate about this. Thank you for being like selfless. I see the work you are doing on your channel, and I'm going to put the link in the description box so that people can also go and see the amazing things you are doing on your channel. I came across your channel, okay, guys, so that people will know I'm the one who reached out to him because I couldn't hold it. He's doing an amazing job. Like, I will put the link in the description box. You can also see his name already. Check out his YouTube channel. He's doing amazing things. Go and see what he's doing there. So let's continue. Let's continue from where we stopped. Let's talk about your academic background, because people will be like, maybe they're not studying data science and all of that. But okay, let's get to know you better, your academic background from Nigeria down to US, and did you switch career? How were you able to navigate and all of that? I think it will help people who are also trying to migrate abroad.
Okay. I haven't really given this full story before
Okay.
online. So
Okay.
this is like the first place I'm saying this. But my
Amazing.
full academic, yeah, my full academic background started from 2011, and
Okay.
at that time I wanted to study medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to study medicine. So medicine, um, wanted to be a doctor, wanted to help people and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get admission for medicine, and then I was given biochemistry.
Okay.
Yeah. But then while studying biochemistry my first year, I was at that time, my grandmom, she was alive, and then I was washing her car. Then she was like, she knew that I'm good in mathematics because in my WAEC, I got A1 in maths and further maths. So I've always been good in maths. So she was wondering, why do you even want to study medicine? Is it peer
Mm-hmm.
pressure or do you actually love it?
Mm.
Yeah, so she just advised me that she thinks it would be good for me to study maths and that
Wow.
she thinks I'll come out with the first class in it. And so thought about it, and I decided, okay, that was what I was going to do. So I had
Amazing.
to buy jam form again, apply for maths, and then started undergrad in mathematics. And that was
Mm.
what I did till like 2016, finished with the first class. So I studied maths, UNN, Nigeria. Then I started my master's at
Mm.
Bowling Green State University, Ohio.
Wow.
in 2020. I did 1 year in Nigeria and 1 year in the US
Wow.
um, because of COVID, primarily because of COVID, and
Yeah.
some visa denial experiences. So
Mm,
did applied statistics 2 years and then finished April 2022. Then
mm-hmm.
August the same year, I now started my PhD. So I've
Wow.
been like 2 years into the PhD program in data science. So it's been
Wow.
mathematics, applied statistics, and then data science. But
And
how, yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
I wanted to say you are really enjoying it, right?
Yes, yes, I consider myself really fortunate, honestly,
Wow.
that all the courses that I've studied are
Mm.
things I wanted to do.
You see?
Yeah, so it's not like, oh, this is the course that was given to me.
Mm.
I just have to study it. Yes, that would
Mm-hmm.
have been my experience if I did biochemistry.
Wow.
Yes, but um, in how I even decided on mathematics was I looked at all the engineering courses, first of all, and I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't find anyone that I loved. Yeah, I couldn't just find anyone that I loved. And then I was not very passionate about physics. I could try in physics, but I wasn't very passionate about, but I love mathematics. Like anything numbers, anything calculations,
Wow.
that's my habitat. Yeah,
Hmm.
so I said, okay, let me go with what I love then and study mathematics. So yes, but when I was
Mm-hmm.
done with maths, I didn't want to go deep into theoretical mathematics. I wanted to apply. I wanted to relate more with people
Yeah.
because a lot of mathematicians they stay in their rooms locked, solving problems and doing things. So I wanted to relate more with people. I wanted to um, solve problems, real problems.
Yeah.
And that's when I started thinking, what can I do? And I
Mm-hmm.
found out about data science
Yeah.
and started plotting my way there.
I think that is amazing because even with data science, you are doing the mathematics which you are good at, and you are also relating with people, which makes it interesting, Because I love it when people do things that they are passionate about and maybe something they are forced to do. Let me tell you something. Here in Germany, if you're not IT inclined or maybe engineering inclined or health inclined, it's a little bit difficult, get into the job market. So I am studying, or like I'm arts inclined. I studied English and literary studies in Nigeria. So even
Wow.
here, I am
Math
doing.
and English opposite.
As in, yes, and like in my master's here, I'm studying English and American studies, and that is also how it was easy for me to come to US because it's part of what I'm studying and all of that. So, but the thing is an interesting course. I love what I'm studying, the literature, the analytical part of it. We go deep down. Like when you say Obi is a boy, we don't just understand it like that. We try to even bring out the semantics, like everything. You have to analyze it, like it goes beyond just mere English, which I enjoy. But at the end of the day, where are you going to practicalize all of these things? You see the difference, the issue with some courses is so amazing. Like we can fit into anywhere. We are needed in companies. We can work as translators, we can work as customer service, we can work in like if like we can work anywhere as long as language is required, communication is required, we can fit in anywhere. So, but the issue is trying to get into the job market in Germany, you need to be bilingual. Like for if you are bilingual, it's easier for you. So I decided to say, okay, let me dive into IT. I dived into data analytics.
Wow, our field.
So,
Interesting.
but the thing is, as they will be dragging here doing Python, I couldn't contain it.
Python.
So when I see that you are doing data science, or like, oh my, like I'm like, you are very intelligent, please. You are really, really intelligent because I tried it. It's not like I can't do it, but a lot of factors that, like anything coding is something I wouldn't want to actually dive into. So when I see people in that field, I feel like these people are really, they're really doing a lot. So I'm
I
so
enjoy
happy
it.
you
I
are
enjoy
doing
it.
something you are enjoying, and I am so happy. I think someone wants to join. Not yet, right? So if I can see comments are coming, I'm going to let you see it. A lot of your subscribers are here already. So I'm going to allow you see it. You will see the questions and also the comments from people. Then um yeah, I'm so happy you are doing something you enjoy. And guys, you can see how he is able to navigate into his destiny. Let's say destiny. If your grandmom didn't talk to you about this, maybe like you would have been doing the biochemistry, and maybe at the end of the day you wouldn't be satisfied. So I think we all need that kind of person in our life that can say you are good in this and why not go for it. So I pray we all find or have someone like that in our lives. So I
Yeah.
wanted to ask about the cost of living in your area, but since we are talking about academics right now, maybe we should talk about, like, let's just dive into how you got two fully funded scholarships in US. I know people will be so interested to hear that, like, how did you do it? The almighty US. So,
All right. Um. So this was December
okay,
2021. In December
okay,
2021, I was about rounding up my master's. This was the end of the third semester. I had one more semester to go. That was going to
mm-hmm,
end like April
okay,
2022. And then I'm a person of faith, so I prayed and tried to seek direction on what the next step was going to be for me
yeah,
after the master's. So
yeah,
should I get into the job market, become a data analyst, or should I do a PhD? Like what does God want me to do, basically?
yeah,
And at the time, I was led to go for a PhD.
okay,
That was the next best thing for me to go for a PhD. So this was December, first weekend in December. So it's like December 2nd. And
mm-hmm,
usually the application window for um fall to start in fall is from April, is from August to December.
yeah,
So the application window is that same August to December of the previous year.
mm-hmm,
Yes, and I was at like the end of it. This was
yeah,
December that I was having a decision that I want to not do a PhD. So
mm,
I had a little time to actually put together an application and all that.
wow,
But because I had done it before,
okay,
so yes, I've been passionate and researching about studying in the US since like 2016 when I was in my final year. So I
okay,
already knew the steps, knew the process, knew
mm,
what to do. So
mm-hmm,
that December, immediately I went to research shortlisted schools, um, shortlisted schools that had like a list of 20 schools, this Excel sheets, put up
yeah,
20 schools, put their requirements, location. They all had data science programs, put the
wow,
acceptance rates, their application fee, the application deadline, all those
mm,
details. And then I reached out to their program coordinators.
mm-hmm,
Then finally, I now decided I was going to apply to five of those schools. Yeah,
wow,
so I prepared my application documents, statement
mm,
of purpose. You guys also do it in Germany, where
yeah,
you know
you
letter or
have to,
something. So statement of purpose, letters of recommendation,
mm,
then my CV. I already had a CV because I was applying. I applied for masters, so and then my transcripts for
mm-hmm,
my bachelor's and masters. But one of the things that really helped in
mm,
my case that I noticed was I had a US degree.
okay, which
Yeah,
makes
my
it
US
easier, right?
master's degree. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. I won't come and say that nah, that helped a lot. It helped a
I
lot. Like
I can
when I
imagine.
was admitted, and I looked around like all my classmates, the six of us that they admitted out of the 100 people that applied, I
Wow.
found out that we all had US degrees.
Ah,
We all had US
amazing.
degrees. Yes, but there are still like other programs where even without US degrees, like you get fully funded. Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm just trying to say that I recognize this helped. a
Mm.
lot in my situation.
Yeah.
Yes. So submitted application, reached out to program coordinators, prepared the documents, and then I got application fee waivers in three of the schools. So I
Okay.
only paid for two of them. And
Wow.
then I got three admissions. One of them had no money. If you wanted me to pay out of pocket to do a PhD, that's insane. So,
Wow.
and then the other two had fully funded. So that was what.
I will run to the one that is fully funded. I won't even think
Uh,
twice. I won't even think twice, honestly. I am so happy for you. And that is also one of the things that we keep talking about. Go out there and achieve your dreams. Like when I sit in my class with my with my colleagues, I don't feel different, right? Because like the brain is hot. So
mm,
honestly, so this is one of the things we talk about. Go out. So if you didn't do your masters in US now, maybe the chances of getting it wouldn't have been so high like that, you know. So one opportunity opens doors to other ones. I can tell you that. So I am so happy for you. Like I am doing my masters in Germany here. I was opportune to do an exchange program in Hungary, free of charge. I didn't pay any, just one semester anyways.
wow.
It has to do with the course, you can imagine. So, and I checked from this, like, the school website, how much is their tuition fee. I found out that their tuition fee in that school is $6,500. I said, what?
And you went there
i
free of
said
charge.
I said, what? And this is what I am enjoying, free of charge. Like it gave
Mm,
me a thought. So one
wow.
opportunity opens doors to others, and
Oh gosh,
this is
yes.
one of the things we talk about. And I am happy. I am, though people will still have opportunity, and God, if God didn't actually ordain it, maybe it wouldn't have worked, you know. So I am so happy that God made it possible for you. I'm so happy that you are here testifying, and yeah, I am so happy for you. And to anybody aspiring to apply to US universities, check out his channel. On my channel I talk about many countries. But on his channel he is more specific about US applications, US universities, how to study in USA, the visa application, interview questions. I have, in fact, I binge watch his videos. So go to his channel. You are going to find a lot of information. I just hope our network is working because I'm seeing reconnecting. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you
Okay. Yeah,
very well.
yeah. So for those who USA is their travel destination, because you know a lot of people and all of, if USA is your travel destination, go to his channel. You are going to find something that will be beneficial to you. He is more specific, you know, on the kind of contents he put out on his channel. So do well to check out his channel, do well to go to his page. In fact, when you go to his page, tell him you are from Favoured Favour, okay?
Oh yeah,
Tell him
please,
you are
please.
from my page. So
Let me
that
know.
he, yeah, so that he will welcome you specially,
You're a
right?
special welcome. Yes, you're a
Okay,
special
so
welcome.
yes, we are actually going to progress. And what do you think is the cost of living in the state where you are? Because a lot of people want to come to US, but you know, I know the tuition fee, some schools, the tuition fee is quite high, though some schools give scholarship. But if you are going to advise someone in terms of coming to US, what kind of cities do you think, you know, they should look into? Like, yeah, I know it's a tricky question, and yeah, but people are open to research, you know.
Okay, okay. It's good you asked about the cost of living in my city
Yeah.
because it's city dependent, really.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way the US is structured, states are autonomous in
Yeah.
a sense. Yes. So I would say Georgia, where I live, is in terms of cost of living is in the middle.
Okay.
So it's not cheap, neither is it expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we talk about cheap, then we'll talk about Bowling Green, Ohio, where I did my master's.
Okay.
Yes, over there you can get a one-bedroom apartment at $400 per month.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
affordable.
yes, yes. On, in this side of the world, we call us affordable, but probably in Nigeria and here in this, they might press their calculator and they're like, wow, so huge. But
Yes,
on this
I
side of the
I
world,
understand.
that's very, very affordable. In short, that's a good deal. I look for those kind of houses now.
Yeah.
So 400 per month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not in California,
Okay.
where it's very expensive. So California, a one bedroom, that's a one bedroom, you're paying like $3,000 a month.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah, so
That's a lot,
yes, yes, and it's because of the location of California. That's where Silicon Valley is, and
Mm.
some of all those big companies.
Yeah.
So I would say mine is right around the middle, Georgia, because you can get a one bedroom here, like a
Mm.
thousand dollars a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like $1,000 rent. Then two beds, probably like 1,006, 1,007. And over here, as students, you can share apartments. So
Yeah.
you don't have to live alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, usually I don't even recommend that when you're coming in
Yeah.
that you stay alone because of also information so as well. So
Yeah.
people get two bedroom, three bedroom, share with
Mm.
fellow international students
Yeah.
or students in your school, and then
Mm.
you're able to beat down the cost
The cost.
of
Yeah.
living, yes, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So cost of living usually, I'll say there's a big three, which
Mm-hmm.
is rent, food, and transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no matter where you are, you must do these three.
Mm-hmm.
Feeding, I'll say it's about the same. It's about the
Okay.
same everywhere. Yeah, it's about the same. There might be slight differences, but it's not so
Mm-hmm.
much.
Okay.
Yes, so a bottle of water here, pack of water here might be like $5.4 for the whole pack of 24.
Yeah.
But then in somewhere like Bowling Green, it might be 4.8.
Okay.
Yeah, so you won't really say it's so like it's hugely different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feeding is
Just a
so feeding
little
is about the same.
difference.
Feeding is about the same everywhere. Then transportation, the US encourages, in short, you might be frustrated in the US if you don't have a car.
I was waiting for you to get there. I was frustrated. In fact, 5 weeks in US, I checked my expenses. Almost two-thirds entered like using boats.
Well,
I, it was crazy,
like
honestly.
so the our public transport system here is not wonderful. That
Yeah,
I can see. I know you've also been to the UK, and I was in the UK last year.
that's good.
Their transportation system is perfect. Like
Mm,
it's spot on. It's so good.
yes,
And I guess it's
it's
also the
nice.
same in some European
Is it
countries too as
Germany?
well.
You might not even need a car if you are in Germany because the transportation system is.
Wow.
I lack words
But
to express it, so that's why I'm saying I'm I'm giving them a kiss.
but over here in the
Oh
US,
my
like
god.
it's just the major cities that have very good transportation, like probably New York,
Yeah.
California, some of the major places that have very good transportation. So we have public transportation here in Georgia, but somewhere that I'll usually drive like 20 minutes.
Mm,
If I follow public transport, it might take me an hour 30.
mm, mm.
So, so it's
Oh my god.
it's frustrating if you don't have a car in the US. So, but apart from that, like when you get a car, some people get for two, 3,000, 4,000, $5,000,
Mm,
you'll be much more comfortable.
yeah. I noticed that too. In terms of transportation, I think they are encouraging people to be independent. They want you to go get
Yes.
your car so that you move anytime you want to move. You can't even believe it. When I was in Houston, where I was staying, if I want to
Mm.
go anywhere, I have to take boat to the bus station first, I be the train
Oh,
station. I was like, instead of doing this, let me take the boat directly to where I'm going. Exactly, you know. So, oh my God, like, and it's so big. So I think another thing or another reason why this transportation issue in US is because of how big the country
the
is.
country is
Only
the
Houston
country is
alone
so
is
big.
so big.
The
Like,
country is so big.
so I can
Like we
understand.
enter between like from New York to California
Mm,
is like 5 hours flight,
oh my God.
4 to 5
In
hours
the
flight.
same
So
country.
in the same country. And over here in the US, we have like 4 time zones.
Ah,
Yeah. So everybody does not have the same time.
oh my God. The
So
country
it's
is
a
so
very big
big.
country.
Yeah, but they're really doing a lot. Like when you say this place, when I got into US, I was like, now I have come. Now I have come. I've been traveling. Now I have traveled. So because when you see what is happening over there, you will know that these people have gone far. Are we talking about the structures? Are we talking about the system? These people have really gone far. I was in New York, and I think where I was, we are even like I'm standing on the ground like this, and under um there is on the ground, and heavy trains are moving on the ground. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like amazing. I can tell you that, and I see how far God have brought them. So when we say God bless America, I also pray for America because God have really brought them. So like we are not going to actually compare US with Nigeria because they got like Nigeria just got her
Yeah,
independence
it's
some
far.
years ago, and these people have been doing a lot over time. So I pray we will surely get there one of these days.
Amen.
Yeah, so thank you for talking to us about the cost of living. So for those who want to migrate to US, so just know that this is city dependent, and you just have to plan yourself and know that you just have to find a way to cope. Everything might not.
And one,
Yeah.
sorry, and one way that you can easily and quickly get
Mm,
to know the cost of rent in a city. Maybe
yeah.
you have some options, you got admissions here, 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 and then you
Yeah.
want to know, okay, how much would the rent be around
Mm-hmm.
here? You can just go on Facebook.
Okay.
You can just go on Facebook, hit the marketplace tab. So you go on marketplace, and
Mm,
then you change your location there to the city where
mm-hmm.
you're going to be staying in. So Johnson City, Tennessee, or
Yeah.
Tampa, Florida. You just change the city and
Yeah.
set it to like 10 miles radius.
Okay.
Then you search for one bed, one bath
Mm-hmm.
apartment or
Okay.
2 bed, 2 bath apartments. And then you see the prices.
Yeah, what to
Uh-huh.
expect.
Yes, exactly. You see what to expect. So this one, you don't even need to ask anyone. You can just get on Facebook, do it yourself, and get an idea of how much the rent is.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So we are giving information now for those that are in that line. Maximize it. It's not about getting information, it's also about putting it into practice. So I'm going to ask you, because I know a lot of people who watch my videos are more of students, like people who aspire to go to travel abroad to study. So what can you say about the work life and the student life? Is there a balance between it? Because a lot of people will be like, some haven't traveled before, and they're like, will I be able to work when I'm studying? And if I'm going to work when I'm studying, like how am I going to balance the two? Like, what is the work life balance in US as for students? I can say for students.
Okay. The first thing I want to say is, as far as someone has done it, it's possible.
Yeah.
Yes, as far as someone has done it, it's possible. Now, that being said, the academic system here is quite different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember in Nigeria, we had 70% as A.
Okay.
Yeah, in at least a year and where I studied. But I came over here and then to get an A, I have to be hitting 90%.
Wow, wow, wow.
There's some lecturers themselves adjust it to 92 or 93. Some are now gracious and reduce it to 85.
Mm,
Yeah, but it's usually around that range. So combining that,
mm,
we have to deliver be on this high CGPA
mm,
with work.
mm-hmm.
So as a student, you can work 20 hours up to 20 hours per week.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 20 hours per week. So it depends on the kind of work that you get,
Mm,
but they have to be on campus. So
okay.
if you're fortunate and you get a graduate assistantship, which is like the best,
Mm-hmm.
and what you'll now be doing could be research or grading or teaching.
Okay.
So you have time for that
Mm-hmm.
because as an international student, you will be taking like 3 or 4 courses per semester.
Okay.
3 or 4 courses per semester. So you now use the other time to work.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as you are able to keep track of things, you keep track of your deadlines. Like
Mm,
this course, I have 11 an assignment by 11:59.
mm,
This thing, I have a deliverable next week, Wednesday. And as far as
yeah.
you're able to keep track of your deadlines,
Yeah.
you would be able to combine both.
Yeah.
Yes, but should be said, some work are more lenient than
Mm,
some others.
yeah.
If you get a guided assistantship, um, you might just be in your house or you might be going to a classroom to teach.
Mm,
But if you get like a dining job on
mm-hmm.
campus, you have to be going there, wash dishes, all those things,
Yeah.
or um, you get like campus operations where you have to clean hostels. These are
Mm,
all on campus jobs that you can do.
yeah. Okay.
Yes, and those ones will be more time demanding
Yeah.
and yeah, and physically too,
Yeah.
because yeah, it's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But it's possible. That's why I started with that statement that you're not the first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not the first, so it's possible, and you're you would soon start eating the
Fruit
fruit
of
of your labor.
yeah.
Yes, once you're done studying, and then you now get a very good job.
Mm,
Yes, you will now be working. Your work time will now increase like 40 hours per week, because that's
mm-hmm.
what we mean by full time.
Yeah.
But then your pay will now be much more.
Ooh, because anything money, I like it. In fact, money makes me happy.
I can see that.
When we talk about
Money
like
is good.
anything
Money
money
is
makes
good.
me happy. Yeah, that is nice, because it wouldn't be nice you travel to US to study and they're now sending money to you from home. We don't encourage laziness. That is me, I see it as laziness because it's not like it's a different ball game if someone is somewhere that you don't have opportunities to work, then maybe you are sourcing for help and all. It's a different ball game. But when you know that you can go out there, get something to do, make money, and you relax and you are expecting people to send you money, I feel that is laziness. So we will always find our way around it. And as Africans, God have created us to be strong. I feel like we are
Yes, yes,
apart,
yes. It's
like
true.
we are among the strongest people on earth. We can be able to shoulder anything from what I see. So yeah, it works because you have to study and you have to work. And if you are smart enough, you will still come out with good grades. I believe so. If you are smart enough to be diligent with the deadlines, to be diligent with your courses, your professors, know what you are doing in school, let none of it struggle. Like, don't let your academic struggle because you are chasing money, and don't
Yeah.
also let money struggle when you are chasing academics. Like there should be a balance between the two. And when you do that, I believe your life will be okay. Yeah, so another question I want to ask you, a lot of people are really commenting. Someone is asking, what is his channel name? His channel name is Nzube Ohalete. So you can see it on the screen. I'm also going to put the link after this video. I'm going to put the link in the description box. I'm going to also pin it in the comment section so that you guys can go and bombard his channel. Go and, you know, show him some love. He's doing an amazing job.
Absolutely.
So we have to support what he's doing, because it's not everybody that is selfless. If you go to his contents or to his channel, you can see a lot of input he have made for those who want to move to US. If you make his channel your go-to channel, believe you me, you will be able to access every information you need, and you can find yourself in the US. So yeah, and I think we will be rounding up, but I have some few questions to ask him. And the question, I hope you're not tired.
No, no, no. I love this. So you can keep going.
All right, okay. So I want to ask you, I just want to be like the voice of some of my subscribers, because some things they ask me, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you feedback. Okay, so we know that when, let's say, somebody have traveled through study right now, and after studies, what are the chances of him or her, staying back in US? Because for me, I don't I don't encourage people staying illegal in any country. And I even made a video about good countries to go and countries to even avoid. I went as far as doing that. So honestly, because I hate it when people like graduate from school and they are frustrated. Some countries don't allow you to stay back after studies. UK was doing something like that, but they have stopped. So now you can stay back after your studies and you can be able to find your way around life. So what is the possibility of, you know, someone getting into the system after, like, through studies? When you are done with your studies, what is the pathway? Like, what are the options students have?
Okay. Um, when you're done studying as a student, you have OPT,
Okay.
optional practical training.
Yeah.
So this is where you can work for 1 year if you are not in STEM, and
Mm-hmm.
up to 3 years if you are in STEM.
Yeah, I mentioned that in my video. That means I'm correct. I'm feeling
Yeah, yeah,
myself right now.
accurate. Very accurate. But the thing is, everybody gets 1 year at first.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you're done, whether you're STEM or not STEM, and you apply, you get
Mm,
1 year. Everybody
okay.
gets 1 year.
Yeah.
If you are now in STEM and you are in you are in an e-verified company,
Okay.
yes, so there are some companies that are e-verified. This is what you
Mm-hmm.
can check online.
Yeah.
Then those companies can apply for 2 years extension for you.
Okay.
So that's what makes it 3 years.
Okay.
Yes. So when you're doing this OPT,
Mm,
your company can apply for a work visa,
okay.
which we call H1B.
Okay.
Yeah, this usually happens between February and May.
Okay. Every
Yes,
year.
and every year, yes, every year.
Okay.
And it's a lottery process.
Uh, okay. But it's
It's a lottery
possible as
process.
long as there is possibility.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's huge possibility there. Yes. So um you the company applies for H1B for you, and then you are now on a work visa.
Okay.
So while you are on the work visa, after some while, your company can now file for your green card,
Wow.
which is your permanent residence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is one route, and this is the most popular route.
Okay.
Yes, apart from if you genuinely find true love in that
Ah,
work. But that's another
let me sing
different
this
discussion.
song. Somebody's song will find me one day. How do immediately you said it, this song came to my brain. Oh my God.
So if you
Someone's son will find me one day. So in case if you find true love, okay, let's continue from there. From there.
yeah, if you genuinely find true love,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
yes, emphasis on genuinely,
Yeah.
right? So these are the popular routes, but then there's one other route that is not very popular, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of some people have started maximizing it nowadays,
Okay.
which is the NIW.
Okay.
Yeah, which is NIW. So um NIW means National Interest Waiver.
Okay.
National Interest Waiver. So what
Mm-hmm.
it means is instead of the your company having to file for you, like I mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
yeah, you can now file yourself
Okay.
and say, US government, I have things that I want to do that are going to benefit your country.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an international student. I have things that I'm going to do that will benefit your country. So I want you to waive the labor requirements. Labor
Okay.
requirements is that you must have an employer,
Yeah.
which is company filing for you. I want you
Mm-hmm.
to waive the labor requirement for me, hence
Okay.
national interest waiver,
Mm.
and give me permanent residency so that I can focus on this project I want to do to help your country.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the logic behind it.
Wow.
NIW, yes. And part of what gives you qualification for this, because you don't even have to be in the US to apply for it. You can apply from anywhere in the world
Wow.
as far as
And
you qualify. Yes.
once you qualify and you are accepted, you have your permanent residence.
It's not that straightforward, though.
Okay.
It's not, but it's a route. Yes, it's not that straightforward.
Okay. Okay.
So, um, one of the things why students are in a good position to apply is because one of
Okay.
the requirements is a higher degree. So if you have a master's or if you have a
Mm,
PhD, then you're in a very good position.
I see.
But if you just have a bachelor's, then you need 5 years of experience
Okay.
before you can apply for it.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is not the only requirement. You need like recommendation letters and um,
Yeah.
membership of professional organizations, probably some publications. There are some other things that you have to do to show because we are trying to
Yeah.
say, I have something that will make your country better.
And they need to see it. They will not just
Yes,
give it to you
exactly.
like that. Yeah.
Exactly. So what you are submitting is a petition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you are submitting is a petition. And then once that petition is approved, then you can now do the next thing of adjusting your status
Okay.
from a student to a permanent resident.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So that's why I said it's not that this thing because once it's approved, it's not like you get your green card. You now have to file adjustment of status, then you now get your green card.
I see. You now continue the process from there. Yeah. But what I like most is I love countries that are open, that I don't know how to explain it. Countries that there is pathway, just like Canada. Canada is opening a lot of pathways for people to come in and you become legal. That's the thing. I really appreciate it when I see some countries giving room for foreigners to be able to stay back to contribute to the labor force and make their country better. And yeah, I feel like people should maximize all of these opportunities because sometimes it might not last forever, right? Maybe when
Yeah.
they feel like they don't want more people or they can shut down their borders and it becomes street once again until maybe when they will open it again. So when there is this pathway of people moving to US and naturalizing after their studies, I think it is an amazing opportunity. I have a friend of mine, he was in Germany and he
Mhm.
studied engineering. Immediately he finished his studies, he got a job in US and he moved through H1B visa. He's in US right now.
Nice.
So, a lot of like, oh my God, like I feel like people should be maximizing information and their life will never remain the same. So I really want to thank you for making our time to be here. You have poured out yourself. You have given us like all the information we need about Germany, about US. I think Germany is already in my brain.
Yeah, Jazzy.
So I don't know, it just comes like that.
I love
I wanted to
Germany
say
enough.
US, Germany just came out from I don't know. So you have given us a lot of information about US, and I believe people who are like who are smart are going to maximize all of the information you have given already. US is a wonderful place to be. If I haven't been.
Oh, I think she just dropped. Probably the network. Probably the network. Network problems. Okay. Okay. Yes, probably. Anyway, let me just say some things about the US for people that are interested in coming to the US. There's so much opportunities here. I really would have wanted her to be here as I'm saying this, but maybe when she comes back again, I'll say is that no country gives as much scholarships as the US does. No country. Yes, I know Germany, they have a lot of tuition-free universities. Um, but then we have much more universities in the US, and no country gives as much scholarships as the US does. There are scholarships available for you. You just have to make sure that your application is strong. The application that you're submitting is strong. Yes. Um, Make sure you put, if I'm going to give like the steps of if you want to study in the US, what should you do? The first thing that you should do is to get your transcript. That's the very first thing that you should do. Like um anybody that is coming to me that say, okay, I want to study in the US, I ask the first question I ask is, have you gotten your transcript? If you say no, then it gives me a subconscious this thing that this person you're not ready yet. You have to get your transcript first and then decide on the course that you want to study. Yeah, you decide on the course you want to study, and this course that you want to study has to be related to either your undergrad and or your work experience. So you need to have something substantial that you've done that relates to this course of study that you want to do. Um, it was calling me. Sorry. I guess it was the network. We're still on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're still like. You dropped. You dropped out. Oh no, no, no. We're still live. We'll be expecting you. But I'm speaking. I'm speaking. We'll be expecting you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry, network. So, the course of study that you're doing has to be what you want to study. You must have something that you've done in the past that relates to it. And then you now start looking for schools, you now start looking for universities that you can apply to that have funded scholarships for that course that you want to do, that particular course that you want to do. And then you prepare your application documents. So your statement of purpose, your recommendation letters, have people that um, are going to do recommendations for you. People that are going to write recommendations for you. Professors, work supervisors, you have them. Um, then you reach out to the program coordinators of these programs that you want to study. Yeah, reach out to them, let them know your intention that I want to study, I want to apply to this course. Um, yeah, just for them to get to meet you uh before you submit your official application, and then you apply. You apply. Ask for application fee waivers. I know application fees, it's tax. It's tax, especially if you're applying to a lot of schools. It can be a lot. If you're paying $70 for 5 universities, then you can now calculate that. So that's just what you're using for application. Yeah, which can be a lot. So yes, that's like the steps that you need to take if you want to study in the US. If you want to study in the US, there are several universities. We have over 4,000 universities here in the US. So many options to pick from, universities and colleges actually. So many options to pick from. Um, the ball is now in your court. Yeah, because you have to find these schools, reach out to the coordinators, establish a relationship, have a strong application packet that you will now apply with and submit, um, basically. So yeah, that's it. If you have questions, you can drop them in the chat. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat while we are waiting for her to um, join back. I guess it's network. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat.
Oh my
Welcome
God.
back.
I'm back. Oh my
Welcome back.
God. This kind of thing have not happened to me before. Jesus. Can you hear me
That's
now?
fine. Yes, 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 that's fine. Yeah. I was just talking to them about the
Something is
steps.
wrong with the volume
Can you hear me?
because I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me,
No, I can't hear you now.
but you can see me, but you can't hear me. But I can
Oh
hear.
my God. I
We
you
can
can
see
hear
you and we
me?
can hear you. Yeah, we can see you and we can hear you.
Allow microphone.
We can see you and we can hear
Can
you.
you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
We can hear
you
you.
see,
And
honestly, I can't
everyone
hear
can
you.
hear you. Everyone
Oh
can hear you,
Jesus,
but
what is this thing doing?
surprised that you can
Oh
hear
my
you.
God, what is this thing doing now? I can't hear you, but I can see. Oh Jesus, what am I going to do?
You can check your settings on your audio source. Okay, she dropped out. All right. While she tries to
Oh,
sort that, can you?
I'm
All
back.
right. We
Oh
can hear
my
now.
God, what kind of devil is this? Jesus, this kind of thing. If you see
Welcome back.
me, I've been so tensed up. I've been like, what is happening? Oh, why today, Jesus? Why today of all days? How will I be keeping people waiting?
That's fine. That's fine. I was
Oh,
talking to them actually about the steps, the step by step
oh,
of how to
you
apply,
saved me.
yeah, to
Thank
the
you.
US at that
Thank
point.
you.
There are
Ah,
like two questions in the chat.
yes. I'm going to actually do the overlay right now so that you can, I don't know if you can see the questions. Can you see
Yeah, yeah.
them? Uh-huh.
I can see the chat actually from where I am though.
But, oh, you
Um,
can see all of the chats? Oh, that is
yes.
fine. This restream is really working. Oh,
Yeah, I can
oh
see the
so
chat.
like,
So
oh Jesus, I just want to apologize to everyone for keeping you all waiting. Honestly, the internet just started acting up. I didn't understand it at the beginning, only to discover that my network is off completely. So I had to reboot a lot of things and coming up. Oh, please, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Nzube, for keeping them, just covering for me. Thank you so much. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this kind of internet issue to happen, not even today. Assuming it is the day I'm
today
having my
will
own
be
life, it's okay, but having a guest, Jesus, I can't
it's fine,
imagine
it's
it.
fine, it's fine.
Okay, so um maybe we can round up now so that we can answer some of the questions I can see in the chat, and I can allow you to also get some rest. um so what is your advice to anyone who wants to come to US? I think this will be the final question. Like someone you've been in US, you studied in US, you are studying, you are working. What do you have to say to anyone who wants to come to US? Yeah, just like your personal advice to anybody.
Okay. Um, my the summary of my advice is that it is possible.
Okay.
It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. If you um, there's a quote I live by, which is persistence wears off every resistance.
Yeah.
So if my will to do something is strong enough, then I must achieve it
Yeah.
by the grace of God. Yeah. So anyone that wants to come to the US, it's possible. There are opportunities here for you. The US actually grew, and the whole US that we see today, it's on the shoulder of immigrants that
Mm.
this country is what it is.
Wow.
That's why, yes, that's why they'll keep on interviewing and trying to bring people into the country to improve and develop the country.
Yeah.
So, as much as you think you need the US also needs you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the US also needs you. So, the opportunities here, there's so much. There's
Yeah.
so much here. Um, yeah, just take the bold step, apply, ask for help, um, reach out, do your research, prepare a strong application, submit, and don't be afraid to ask.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to ask. Yes. Ask for application fee waivers, ask for more funding, ask. Just
Yeah.
ask and you shall receive.
Yeah. Because if you don't ask,
Yeah.
you might not be able, you might not get, right? You have to ask.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for being here. God bless you bountifully. Like I had an exciting time, making this video with you. Like it's just so interactive, and I know a lot of people joining and watching, or those that will watch later. I believe they will find it interactive. I believe they will also find it informative, and we are so happy to have you here. We are so happy that you made out time to be here. God bless you. I might not be able to express how much I feel, but just know that I am so happy and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. God bless you bountifully. I'm going to put
Amen.
your link in the description box and also in the comment section so that people can, reach out to you. They can come to your channel, learn more. People can be able to see the amazing things you are doing on your own page. Not even only on YouTube. I follow you on TikTok. I'm following you everywhere. You can't run too far. So I'm following him both on TikTok and also on YouTube just to let you know that
Uh,
he's doing an amazing job. So do well to follow his page, do well to subscribe, support what he's doing, go and learn and get more information, and also maximize all the information you will get from him. So I'm going to go through the questions we have quickly and some comments people have already on the live, and we are going to call it a day. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's
Thank
start
you for
from the
having me.
beginning. Yeah. Victor said, amazing. Thank you. He's my younger brother. So thank you for being here. He's
Wow.
also in Germany with
Thank you.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
So we have Ken. Ken said, good evening. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for being here. And we have Manji. Manji said, Favor, what if you are appointed by Tinubu? Will you not come back home? Let them appoint me first. I think I might not be able to answer that for now until I get the appointment. Then I will decide. Yeah, so we have a subscriber of his already. Pretty May said
Oh,
your
wow. Thank
subscriber.
you.
She's your subscriber because I see she's a female. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you for joining the live. Then we have Manji. Manji said Nzube's contents are wonderful. I never get tired watching him. Yeah, you see,
Oh,
people are actually
honored.
seeing
Thank you,
the
sir.
amazing things you are doing. So we have Nelson. Nelson said, hello, Favor. Hello, Nelson. How are you? So we have our mommy. We are together here in Germany. Thank you so much, ma. God bless you bountifully. Thank you. So yes, I was having network problem. I couldn't imagine. I was so tensed up. I'm like, what is happening? So we have Priska. Priska said, is there an age limit to applying?
No, in the US, no, there's no age limit to applying for master's, PhD. The only thing that you might bear in mind is getting a visa.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting a visa. But regarding PhD, no matter your age, you can get a visa. So in Bowling Green, there's a good friend of mine there. She's she's in her 50s and she's
Okay.
doing her PhD. Yeah, so
Wow.
there's no age limit when it comes to PhD. Also, masters, concerning getting visa, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Admission scholarships, they don't look at that. But
Yeah.
concerning getting visa, masters, I would also want to say that they don't really look so much on age, especially if you can defend it. Because
Yeah.
like someone that wants to do an MBA now, for instance, you can be in your late 40s and you're going for an MBA.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just undergrad. If you
Mm.
are going for your first degree, that uh
The
maybe
age.
you're in your 30s, yes, you're in your 30s and you want to do a bachelor's, then you might be wondering what I've been doing since.
Yeah. But if
But
the person is also able to defend it, because everything is individual, capacity and situation. If you are able to defend whatever you are going for, the chances are high, the chances are low. So it all depends.
yeah,
It all
yeah. If you
depends.
can
Yeah.
defend it, then you're good.
Okay. That's good. So we have okay, mommy said, what if one wants to study criminal law as an undergraduate? There are some universities in US that offer criminal law, right?
Then now I don't know so much about professional degrees.
Mm,
I try as much as possible not to meddle into that territory, things like
okay.
medicine, law, because I think their pathway is quite structured.
Mm,
So I don't know so much about criminal law, so I won't want to speak about it. Yes, I don't
yeah.
know if they have something similar to the medical profession where you have to do a 4 years undergraduate before you now go to medical school. I don't know
Okay.
if that's the same system with law. Um,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
But we have the internet, so well, anything we are not able to cover here, Google can be your friend. You can be able to, ask a lot of questions on Google and you will get a response. So, oh, Priska said we can hear you both. Thank you so much. Thank you. So someone said maybe you can leave and rejoin. Yes, I did that. I had to refresh the feed and it
Oh,
came
wow.
back. because I at first I wasn't hearing him. I could see him moving, but I couldn't hear. So I'm like, what is happening? So mommy said no problem. We have someone who said young leaders said nice, right? And we have he said thank you for also being here. He sent emojis and
Mm.
okay, someone is laughing at me. The person said I am chief follow. Yes, I go for knowledge. Anywhere. Like you can't believe it.
That's cool.
Anywhere I am getting value. That is where you will find me.
Me too, as
Anywhere,
well.
yeah, anywhere I'm getting value. That is me. I try to Apostle Joshua Selman will always say, nobody lives what works, right? So if it is
True, true.
working, I want to be there. But
Yeah.
if it is not working, we have to make it work, right? So he's doing an amazing job. And for me, I'm also a YouTuber, but I appreciate what he's doing and I am also in support of what he's doing, right? So
I
that is
appreciate
how
what you're doing too, as well. I've
thank
watched
you.
several of your videos,
Thank
and
you.
they've been
Thank you so
inspiring.
much. Thank you so much. Then we have Mommy said, thanks to you both. I think we are done with the questions I have on the feed now. So a lot of people are going to watch after now. And if there are more questions, I believe they can leave in the comment section. They can also reach out to you on your page. And I believe through this, a lot of people can be more enlightened about US and studying in the US and everything that it involves and all of it. So thank you for being selfless once again. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the love. Thank you. We really, really appreciate your time here today. And I can tell you, not only having the being like the host, but I can tell you I have also learned a lot, right? So thank you for everything, and I pray God bless you bountifully.
Man,
Yeah.
man. Happy
Okay.
to be
So
here. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
you
Um,
are highly
I had a
welcome.
wonderful time.
Yeah.
It was great
Thank you. God
being
bless you
with you.
bountifully. Yeah, so for those who haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe, turn on the notification bell.
Hit the
You
subscribe on her channel. This channel has so much value, so please hit subscribe,
Thank
please.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
So hit the subscribe button so that you will be part of the amazing things we are doing. We are here to help you. We are here to give you that knowledge that will help you migrate abroad without breaking the bank, right? So until my next video, love you. Stay blessed. Let's say hi. Let's say bye to them. Bye.